let's just get started. Hold on, let me find a good spot for my mic. Okay. Anyway, let's just say, keep the setup. Beautiful vertical monitor here. Double monitor here. Looks something like this. Can't really show you because this is very short wire, but I like it. Helps me trade better. Anyway, let me move this over. First video in a while and I'm excited. Let me pause my music. Alright, so today we're back on the chart FX replay. I do this every night. I haven't stopped since I've barely been uploading, but I kind of made some changes to my strategy, and now I kind of just work off bull charts pretty much. There's no better way to say it. Basically, I walk through, see what I want to see. What I mainly want to see is them diverge and then correlate in the same direction. And I'll explain that better after, if we get into a situation. So right now I'm just trying to find my daily bias, what I'm looking at. Obviously it's to the upside, but we're very close, and I don't know what we want to retrace into first. That's basically what I'm looking for. Alright, so we see some low resistant lows here, kind of retracing, but this is the 1 hour, 15-minute. I could see maybe some of this getting swept and some moves to the upside, hopefully. But if not, that's fine. Or we could just take an intermediate term down to these lows. But either way, I could see coming down to these lows. And let's see if they correlate. Yes, they do. Oh, I didn't see now. I was like, why does that look the exact same? All right, there we go. This obviously weekly high on ES, where the index is what I'm looking at right now, and it just swept. So we're probably going to see a retrace. We're not going to see it instantly go straight up. Maybe, can't say for sure, but I definitely want to see this low get swept here. And let's just look into it. Let's see how it reacts off of this fair value gap here. And as you can see, we're close to this fair value up on the left side. And yeah, taps in on here, which is fine. I want to see it at least tap into here. You don't gotta love to me. Let's see how it looks. Tapped in. Now we want to see on both charts displacement to the lower side. There we go. This is probably going to get hit first, and if there was an inversion, I'd probably look at that. But yeah, perfect displacement. We might just run these lows now. Optimally, this looks like a 30-second play, like you would on a lower time frame here, but we don't have it. So yeah, there's no fair value ups. There's nothing to work with, and there goes the south side liquidity swept, which is beautiful. If you take a trade like this, it's a very good trade. Issue is there was no fair value ups to play off of, but you see how they both correlate and swept. That's what we needed. Anyway, now we could, even though our bias is bullish, we can see if we want to continue lower, and we might, because we took out a higher time frame high, and we may need more liquidity than just that. If I'm saying probably, it's a big probably. And it's a very tedious strat. It's not, it's just you got to keep looking and keep marking it out and be very observant with it. Okay, so this is looking like it kind of is already Okay, so let me explain a point right here. If we inverse on one side, like this one right here, this was an inverse, and then it clearly moved up. So it inversed on this side, but on this side we haven't inversed it yet. I wouldn't take it because sometimes this side would fall off and then it'll fall off later over here. So if both inverse, that's when I'd consider it. Even though this looks like, yeah, this looks like a higher time frame one. So let's just see how it runs though. So it's holding bullish on this side, so we can anticipate this side going through. Let's see. Beautiful. Swapped out some over here. This looks like also something to look at. Nice. This would be, I mean, this is a clear, this is just from liquidity to liquidity. This is the market maker, straight up. And this is definitely gonna run a little bit higher. Now that this finally finished. Let me see. Okay. It's kind of looking all right, but I don't know how I feel about NASDAQ. Let's see. Have a huge divergence here. We might rebalance up to here. Yeah. Is this a 5 minute? No, nothing. Very tedious setup. I was doing a little bit before this video, but I was like, let me just start recording. Why not? Because I'm already doing it. That's definitely a Newswick, so this is a draw. Probably see some reaction off of this. Oh, that's a 3 minute. Okay. So this is just a retracement leg, by the way. And this, now we're both delivering from a bullish order flow fair value gap. I want to see this one get inversed right here. Let me make sure there's no, oh, well, there is there, but that's okay. That's fine. Let me just see. Let me just, right here is the one I want to see get inversed. Okay, that one got inversed. Let me see if there's any, did anything get inversed on here? I don't really like it, but I kind of want to see this one get inversed before taking a setup. That's a good displacement leg. That's a very good displacement leg. I don't want it. Well, actually, let's just wait till it gets inversed. I'm going to stick to the rule. Okay. This one is a protected. This one's being protected here. I just want to see a good close above this. I know it's going to go up. I know it's going to get a worser fill as well. There it is. Okay. We could play with a tight stop. Up to here. This would be maybe a take profit pointer. There we go. And so I kind of see that this one ran up to its liquidity. And this one hit some form of liquidity. So this could be a big reversal point, honestly. Even though we have this liquidity up here, this could be a huge reversal point because they both tapped buy side at the same time. And barely displaced. So I'm going to put my stop to break even. Take another 25% off. Whatever, it's a shit trade. But I don't want, I'd rather get a break even stop than stopped out. And that's why you got to watch the liquidity, because I knew that this was going to reverse And now this actually looks like, even the, let's see, it looks like it can, got a fly on my screen. Anyway, worked out well. Can't complain. I just want to see where this goes now. Yeah, lower. Makes sense. All right, next day. All right, so we're consolidating within this range. I want to see it go lower down here and then expand up because we did sweep a high time frame. So let's just watch over here. This side moved lower. Let me just make sure over here. This side definitely moved lower and it 100% needs to tap this liquidity. 1 hour chart, swept out this and all of this. Didn't display, so it looks good. 15-minute. Yeah, so all the buy side was taken. We could definitely see this get tapped. I definitely know this is getting tapped. There's no way it's going to run without it. I just hope we get a setup for it. Maybe if we get tapped back into here. We'll have to see. But we could definitely anticipate it running lower. For sure. Alright, let's see how these opening candles do. And instantly running lower. Honestly, we might SMT. Let me see what this was delivering out of. This was within market open. Yeah, that was. Tapped in. Goodbye. I really hope it doesn't tap because I want to get a setup here. I really hope it doesn't tap because I really want to get a setup in. I honestly hate sometimes when this happens. Okay. That was good. I hope it goes higher. Fuck. And the reason I'm saying I hope it goes higher is because I want a setup to get in down here. Because this is just such a good draw on liquidity. And there's nothing right now, and it's kind of bothering me. Oh, I feel like I'm not going to get in on this trade. Checking every time frame right now. We're just faking it out. Faking it out. Ah, damn it. Okay. This is alright. If there is a 1 minute SMT... Is that a 1 minute SMT? Oh shit, is that a 1 minute SMT? SMT. Alright, 1 minute SMT, which I really like. Because of right here how this one didn't get swept, so I like that SMT a lot. But now we need this candle to inverse. If this candle doesn't inverse, that SMT means nothing. So I hope it doesn't displace too low after it inverses. Or if it does. Come on. Alright. Still, we're within here. Okay. So I don't like it so far. It's gonna take out this high. This is no longer an SMT. Because it's gonna take it out. There it goes. Which is fine. Now let's just see. Low-key looks like it wants to run higher. Up to these highs. We got some displacement. Let me see. Just needs, okay. So both took liquidity out at the same time. I don't want to see displacement, but it's definitely displacing. Okay, perfect. Now we could look for any retest of a fair value at. That was a close above. That's no good. Okay. Okay, we got another SMT. This is very Yo, this is a mechanical ass market open. I'm locked in. I'm locked in right now. I haven't even looked over here. Sorry, my music started playing. All right, so this is looking very good. This is looking like we're getting displays. And there's an SMT set. I could honestly just short this right here. But I want to wait for more confirmation, but I could definitely just short it like this right now. I just want to see this get tapped. Tap me in, please. Alright, it's not gonna tap me in. I wrote this shit in shotgun in my favorite rod. Yeah, so I should have just took that entry, but whatever. Beautiful. None of that shit until stream fuck, rap fuck, press fuck, feeling like I'm receiving about my happiness. I'm not gonna move my stop because I know we're gonna get down here at least. Okay, there we go. Now I'm moving my stop. Cause it's probably gonna, honestly, it might reverse here and go up. So that was good. I'll take this. Perfect. Okay, so I'll take that trade, no problem. There's probably a higher time frame fair value gap. Yeah. Yeah, see, now it's retracing out of this fair value gap. And we're definitely going for this high. Let me see if we can get a tap back in. Good. Good. This needs to get inversed. Okay, one more candle. Beautiful. Okay, so this could go here. This could go here. Okay. Oh shit. But you bugging me like this. So my original bias was alright. Like this. I'm not worried about that at all. I overtraded. It's gonna run it. Yeah. Gotta get my green, gotta get my... Yeah, that was me completely too zoomed in. But I'm fine with that loss. Low risk. Like, sit. But you bugging me like, sit. Hey. Did that sweep? Yes, it did. There we go. So we knew the original bias was okay. And I'm not worried about that, honestly, at all. Not worried about that loss. Made it back. Let's see if this runs lower. Or if we get the draw, okay. Anyway, next session. Even in a bull market. Alright. When I was a little boy living in a void.
Your cat has specific health needs.
Alright, so now let's just see market structure because we got this sweep here. Let's keep that in mind. And we displaced very well. Alright. Market structure coming into this bullish fair value gap. This one is coming into really nothing right now. Whole lot of nothing. So I just want to play with what we got, but yeah, this is bad price action. I don't know what's going on here. I need a little bit of more action here. But I don't think it'll get lower. I think this range, yeah. So I like that range. I think this is a protected low. I don't think it'll come back down here. This is it just farming a little bit. Oh, nice AMD. But this is definitely just farming. I'd watch that one. And I don't know what's going on with NASDAQ. I don't know what it wants to hunt. This low looks like a good liquidity pool, but it just looks weird, like a... Well, now we're reacting off of this one. I want to see it hit that low. It's not looking like it's doing a whole lot of anything right now. This is a hard one to trade because the biases are mixed. Very. I was a little boy living in a void. Biases are definitely very mixed right now. I could see it flushing down though to here. That's a good displacement like, but is there a 1 minute SMT ski? No, nothing. But I could see it. Let me see. Tapped in. Respected it. And it's set. And it's set an SMT. I kind of like it. At these highs, it kind of set one. What about this high here? Set an SMT here. So it's kind of early into the market to really do this, and we're trading against the bias. Oh, God, and there's this 5 minute fair value gap that I don't like at all. It's just, why would it leave this liquidity pool? It looks like a good trade, to be honest, but it's going against some of these rules, so I can't take it. Oh, fuck. Stay disciplined. I had to definitely stay disciplined on it. Anyway, we walked into a long setup. I mean, we didn't even got to do anything for this long setup. And this one's a big one. But that one definitely looked like a good setup just because the SMT and the inversions, you know, but you got to stay disciplined to the rules. What a coffin. This looks like a good spot. Let's just play this out. This looks like a good spot to scale though, to be honest, just because these equal highs. Just in case it wants to move lower. Alright, it does. That was the first big L. Definitely the first big L. Something was wrong there. We definitely did something wrong. Let me see. Wow. Don't tell me. Oh, I see now. Now we're okay. Now we're okay. Now we're good. We had this SMT, right? We swept here, and we didn't sweep here, so it generated liquidity I had to come back for. Now all the liquidity's gone, and we have room to really run. And I kind of just want to really send this, honestly. Give it some room to mess with. And this is where I'll be taking off majority. 50. Hold on, let me put it at the protected low. I've been learning not to mess with my stop loss. This is all generation here. generating huge liquidity. There we go, displacement. Beautiful. Beautiful displacement. Now, we could definitely move it to break even or put it underneath this protected low, but honestly, break even looks all right here. Just because we've made some solid movement here. And I guess we could scale more at certain levels. Let me just see what the fib says. Well, now we just reached equilibrium, so 25% sounds good. And let me see. Sorry, let me just make this bigger for you guys. Stops at break even. This, I mean, if it gets up here, we know it's gonna hit here, but it's probably gonna tap me out. Hold on, let me just skip this fast. Okay, there we go. And whatever that was. Anyway, solid expansion. We could definitely see those highs. Anyway, beautiful. Now, that first trade messed me up because I was rushing it. I didn't take a look at this low. Didn't get swept. This low got swept. This low didn't get swept. And I know it's still an SMT, but it didn't take any liquidity over here until here. It took both liquidity pools. Then we had the inverse over here. So on a higher time frame, this would be like a singular, right? Here, let me mark it out and go to the 3-minute. So yeah, right here. Well, actually, it could be a 5-minute inverse. So exactly. Right here. Perfect. Inversed. And you see it played around, but it inversed it. Then we got the retest for a better entry into, let me clear this up because it's dirty. And I'm a little tired, but into this one here. And yeah, so entered in off the retest, expansion, boom. Stop underneath the protected low. And yeah, that's just a straight up banger. And most people, they like to wait for all of that action here. Wait for the displacement leg, which would be this. You know, grab that fib, measure it out. And these would be the future targets, you know, each one of these levels. And so this is a great liquidity pool. I'm gonna mark that out for next session, just in case. And what a lot of people would do would wait for the displacement here, like above this high. Go into like a 5-minute or something. So now we closed above. This is a break of structure here, or a change of character. And then obviously take a look at these fair value gaps right here, or this one, whichever one. And then we could look at, okay, where's the next inversion that we can enter in off of? And this one, once it inverses here, you could enter. Boom, you can see it respects this inversion multiple times and expands upwards. I'm tired and I didn't really explain this video well, and I kind of rushed through the entries. But at the end of the day, still, that was an easy session. Like, if you could trade like that in the real market. And this is all real data. I mean, it's not fake. So yeah, I mean, that's a free profitable days. I know I took some losses. I don't know how many, because I really didn't pay attention too well, but effortless. Glad to be back. I definitely want to start uploading more. Thanks for watching. See you guys.